not understand spoken English. Clearly Ray does. Genesis, I think he also, but for Metaphor and Pablo, let me know. And then Remy can translate anything that needs to be translated in chat. Okay, I haven't gotten any no's, so hopefully everyone's understanding me okay. But if there's any issues, let me know. Okay, so I know a few of you have been in these already, so you know. Thanks, Remy. A few of you have been in these before, so you know how they work. But just for anyone who is new, the general format of these playtests is that we're going to run one game at a time. It's 1v1, so I'll choose 2 people who are present. We'll have you guys load up the game. We'll flip a coin to see who chooses the champion, and then you'll dive into the game. It's best of 3, so you'll either play 2 or 3 matches, and then we'll have you quit out the game, and we will jump to the next 2 players. We do have Luke. Okay, I need to stop looking at the chat. We do have 2 hours, and so if we don't have all of our players present, then we'll circle back around, and if you want to play more games, then you absolutely can. It's up to you. If you want to jump after the first one, that's okay too. This is your time because you're Wild Pass holders. The basics of WildCard are, before we jump into the game, you'll be piloting a champion, and your goal is to destroy your opponent's goal. You'll do that with not only your champion skills, but you'll have a deck with summon cards, so you can summon creatures into the arena who will push forward or use their various skills to assist you in doing as much damage as possible to the goal before your opponent does. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Brad.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Yeah, if anyone hasn't met the people on stage, Remy D is one of our community managers, and he's amazing, and also a great translator in case anyone needs it.
Nice.
And Brad is our senior game designer, so he's hanging out and hearing what you guys have to say about the game.
Awesome.
So feedback is welcome.
Ahoy.
Okay, so Genesis and Ray, since I have you guys up on stage, do you want to play first?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we've got 1 step before you load into the game, so don't press play just yet.
Oops. Close it down then.
Okay. I'm going to share my screen. I'll show you what we're doing. Share screen. This one. Okay. So you guys can see my Steam now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing we want to check is that you're on WildCard. Oops, don't look at that. WildCard community demo. Mine doesn't say that, but do both of you have
releasing secret alpha again?
My secret alpha. Right. I was part of a game night for a game guild yesterday, and they were like, Ami has super secret alpha she's gonna share, and I was like, no, I do not. I don't have any alpha.
Read between the lines.
That's so funny. Okay, but community demo is what you want to see there. So do both of you see WildCard community demo in your library?
Yes.
Yes.
Good deal. Okay, so the other thing is that I guess you can't see it. I have to move it over here. Hold on, we'll do that. My goodness. Okay. You'd think 2 monitors would be enough, but it's not. Okay, so the other thing is that we're going to hit manage here, properties, and then right on the first screen under general, you'll see this area that says launch options. And there's a this big long code. I'm posting this code into the chat here, the stage chat. So copy the whole thing, including the dash that's on its own line up there. You need the whole darn thing, and you can paste it into launch options, and then you can close out of that window.
Okay. So I'm taking the one in the chat you just posted?
Exactly.
Okay.
And after that, what we do?
After you have that and you're on community demo, you can hit play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that'll load up the game. So for Metaphor and Pavel, go ahead and do the same thing. Don't load into the game yet, but you can put that code in there, and then you'll be ready as soon as it's your turn.
Okay, let me load it up now.
Okay. I'm going to flip a coin so I can tell you who's picking first. Flip a coin. Okay, it was heads. So Genesis, Truffle, you can choose first if you want to play with Lock or Bulgar. Lock. Okay, so Ray, you'll go with Bulgar.
Alright.
Once you guys have selected your champion, you can press play. I'm gonna turn my.
Now I have my. Could I use my Xbox controller?
You absolutely can. Yes.
Okay. And when I did put in that code in the message, do I have to? There's no apply or like update.
No, yeah,
button,
it
so you just leave it.
It just takes it. Yep.
Gotcha.
It should. Well, once we load into the matchmaking, we'll see if it works.
Sweet.
It should.
Should I click play right now?
You can click play.
Okay, it's loading on my end.
Loading here
Same
too.
here.
Such a polished, beautiful game.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yep.
I say thank you like I had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
I did not, but thank you on behalf of
Oh,
the team.
we totally.
Can't hear. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Testing? Hello, hello? Oh, okay. Testing, testing. Nice one. Okay, that's how we do it. Oh, RB, gotcha. RB. Am I playing with anyone in this match? Not sure if I could hear. Oh, that's why.
Open speak. Oh, there's Ray.
Okay.
He's back.
I don't know what happened. Can you hear me? Hello, hello?
Oh, that's weird. It says Ray is now a speaker, but he's still like not.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there. That was
You
weird.
Cooper disappeared.
That was strange.
Disappeared from game, disappeared from our Discord.
I don't know what happened. My screen turned blank. I had to like
That's
just.
crazy.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but yeah, I don't know if I don't see an opponent across the field. I don't know if there's.
Yeah,
if,
and actually, we thought that maybe you crashed, so we quit out of the game. So we'll restart it. You can Alt F4 to jump out, and we'll just restart it.
Okay, perfect.
I'm loading
So,
in now.
what's the control again, if you don't mind, Amy?
Say it again.
The control.
The controls for the game.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah. I'll go through them with y'all. Genesis, are you using mouse and keyboard? Okay. So I'll go through both. That way you guys can both know which controls.
They're also in chat.
Oh,
no,
thank you.
let's go.
Okay.
Thank you, Remy.
Cool.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Thanks, Romy.
I'm visual. I have to see it or else I can't remember.
Yeah, and then Ray, for you on controller, it's the UI is going to be like mapped to the action buttons on your controller.
Okay. Yeah, I caught on to that after I was just lost for a minute.
Okay, cool. So I'm loading in. You guys can do the same. Just choose the same characters.
I can't seem to exit, so I have the option leave game and then exit, but my mouse is
just
picking up.
Just Alt F4 it.
Yeah, I did that too, but Alt
Oh, you did?
F4.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, not sure what's going on again. Let's do that. So we'll start it up
Cool.
and get on what.
Pavel, do not load in as spectator. Don't. No one open the game unless you're up here playing, because it'll mess with matchmaking. So anyone who has the game open that isn't Ray or Genesis, please close the game. Thank you.
Let me
Do we have
know
to
when
copy
it's
paste that
possible.
code in Steam again every time, or is it just...
No, it should stick.
Okay. So choosing ballgame. Okay.
Should we press play?
You can press play. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Let's see. Can I record this stage?
If you can run OBS and the Discord, you should be able to. But you're already running spectator, OBS, Discord. That's a lot.
Yeah. No, I just thought maybe Discord. Built in.
It does not. However,
I'll do that
Me6
next
does.
Did you guys both
okay,
press
I'm
play?
in.
You're in? Awesome.
Up, same.
Yeah.
I see him on the other side.
That means that Pavel took my spectator spot. Pavel!
Alright, you like my dance move?
Yeah. That's some fancy footwork there.
Yeah. Ex-soccer player. Yeah, what'd you
Good,
do,
man.
man?
Looking good. Checking you out.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry to ask this. It looks like another player got into spectator. Can one of you share your screen if it won't like mess up your performance too bad? And that way I can see what you're doing.
Okay. Let's see if I can share. Entire screen. See if you can see this.
I can. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Is
great.
that okay for your computer?
So far so good. Because I'm
Okay,
streaming right myself on YouTube through OBS.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
So yeah.
Hey,
so far.
YouTube. Okay, so the controls for you with Volgar, you can press Y. That's going to drop your bear off of your back, and he will hang out for a period of time around you and attack anything that gets near you. He's your guard bear. Your B is a dash, so you can use that to get around faster. X is a basic attack, and then A is a jump, and you also have a double jump. And then right bumper and left bumper together are your werebear. So that's that charged ultimate ability down there. That'll change your form from human Bulgar to bear Bulgar, and you just do a ton of damage, and your defense is a lot higher. So you can use that if you're in trouble, or if you want to wail on the opponent's base or anything like that. And then the right trigger is to throw cards. You can use right and left bumper to go between the 4 that you have in your hand. The other things to pay attention to are your mana bar at the bottom. So right now you can see that it's full. It's that purple bar. The mana cost is at the bottom of each card. So if ever you can't play a card, usually it's because you don't have enough mana for it. And then once the game starts, you'll have a bar up at the top that's going to show the movement of summons across the field, as well as your goal health. And then no matter where you are in the arena, you can see what's going on. The only other thing to pay attention to is there's a couple of arena features that'll help you out during your matches. One of them is that fling gate that's right in front of you. Yep, you can jump through that or cast cards into it to get them much closer to the opponent's goal. Otherwise, you cannot cast on the opponent's side. You can only cast cards on your side. So something to keep in mind. And then if you're going downstairs, there's that second layer where you can stage attacks or do some battle or whatever you want. There's teleporters as well as that jump pad to help you get back up to the top quickly. So, yeah, just like that.
Sweet. I do have a question.
Okay.
On the bottom of my screen, it shows discord.com is sharing your window, and oh, here we go. Hide. Perfect. My mouse wasn't picking up. But
Yay! Cool. Okay, so if you guys are feeling comfortable with the controls, and you're ready to go, you can hit R or up on the D-pad, whichever one you're using, and it will throw you into the match.
Awesome. Just missed it. Good luck, guys.
Good luck!
Let's see here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something.
Oh, and I don't, for Genesis, I don't know if I described Locke's abilities, but the 2 to pay attention to are your Q ability will redraw a card, so it'll discard whatever one you have selected and pull a new one, and also drops an AoE electrical field. And then your ultimate, the one that's charging, will slow time for any enemies and speed it up for you. So you attack faster, your mana regenerates faster, you move faster. It's all faster for you and slower for everybody else.
On info to take in here. You know, watching it is one thing, and then playing it is...
A whole different thing, right?
Yeah. So, does he go through? Okay, yes. There you go. That'll be a thing.
Yeah, so the summons, I'll tell you the ones to kind of keep an eye out for because they have interesting... It was just ragdolled across the arena. Yes, I saw that, Luke. The summons to pay attention to that kind of have special mechanics. Nice, cool werebear. Spord, the mushroom guy, will replicate every few seconds. So as long as he's alive and as long as he's like moving. So he's great to kind of put at the back of the arena and let him get a few more. Wow, that was fast. Nice job. GG.
That was pretty cool. It's like a fast pace.
Yeah, that was wild. Chrono Drop, when he's defeated, he explodes and slows down everything nearby. Jans and Slowclaw are just big, tanky, heavy hitters. Shooter Crew is kind of like a mob, so it's 5 little drones, and they're, they don't have a lot of HP, but they can do damage as a group. Aloe is a healer. She doesn't do anything unless she's healing, so you send her along with other champions. And Watchy, or Watcher, sits where he's summoned and then will guard that area. So you can put him in strategic locations like around the goal or around that gate to make sure that it's protected when you're gone. And then the last one is Fendor, which is the kind of like robot bowling ball looking guy. He shields in an area around him. So you can walk alongside him or put him with like another mob of summons and he'll make sure that they stay alive longer. Luke, it's funny, yeah, they were experimenting with knockback, so now like some of the summons and I think Bulgar, maybe in rare form, when they hit a summon or a champion, then they get knocked back a little bit. Strategically, it just makes it more interesting, but the knockback at first was a little bit tense, so people are like, that is comparable. Oh, is that me? Really? Am I cutting out for everybody?
A little bit. I heard a KO.
So, what is my special ability?
It is, and Remy, feel free to jump in if I'm cutting out too much. I don't know if it's my internet connection or what, but it will put an aura around you that will speed up everything for you and slow down everything for your enemies. That's the one that's charging. The one on your Q is just an AoE electrical field and it discards a card. So then you, if there's a summon you don't want to use, you can use your Q ability and it'll give you a new one, draw a new one.
Yeah, I think it was this one as well.
Shield down!
You know what? I've heard you guys talking about that, and I don't actually know the details, but I have, well, maybe, unless Brad knows. Brad, do you know what the specifics are on how Bulgar does a stun?
Nope, no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna ask.
I am not that deep into my learnings yet.
Alright, I've asked for you, Luke. Luke, you might be happy to know, I don't know, that I was in a meeting today with our like engineers and producers, and I was talking to them about you and Death Robo. I was like, you guys, they just hung out and like looked at numbers and damage and like tried mechanics for like 30 minutes. And it was cool, and I want to like I want to be able to let people do that more often, like maybe just playing skirmish, stuff like that. So
the base never come around.
what's that, Jensen?
The base never.
The base, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the health of the base, it doesn't regenerate, right?
No, it does not. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, health on the base is gone. No, it's gone.
GG. You feel so accomplished with these with the graphics. What plays after you win?
Yeah.
Some confetti falls. Yeah.
And this, I don't know if you had sound on, but there's also, I don't know when it triggers, but there's like a crowd chant also. So they'll like chant for Bulgar and chant for that.
Reminds me of Wii, what is it? Wii Sports. whenever you
Oh
play
yeah,
one of
that's
those.
right.
They just start
Or the
chanting.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
in Pokemon,
yeah.
what was it, Sword and Shield? Or
Yep.
yeah, yeah, legit. Awesome. Well, good games, guys.
Yes.
Thanks,
GG's.
PD.
It was fun.
Well played, man.
Yeah, so I'll have you both quit out of the game for now. We'll
Oh.
have Pavel and Metaphor play next.
Awesome.
But I think we're gonna have plenty of time. So if you want to get more matches in, then we will have time for that. So
Yes.
feel
That'd be
free to
awesome.
hang out and we'll watch Pavel and Metaphor play.
That's what I
Um,
load in right now.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, just making sure so that no one gets stuck. I'm gonna share my screen. So what we're looking for to play is that in your library it says WildCard Community Demo. So for Metaphor and Pavel, does it say WildCard Community Demo in your library?
Yep, it does. I set it up earlier.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Pavel, I know you can't speak, but you can answer in chat. And then the next one is under Properties and General. There's this Launch Options code. I don't know if you guys saw that when you came in. I'm going to paste it again. But you'll take that whole thing, including the dash, and paste it into Launch Options. And that's what's going to let you connect to the matchmaking server. I think it must have worked for Pablo because he connected to the game. So if you guys both have that, then you can press play and load into the game. I'm going to flip a coin.
I'm sorry, where do you put that command again?
Oh, in the launch option. So when you open up the, so from here, this manage and then properties, there's a launch option. It's like a text box right here.
Gotcha. Thank
Yeah,
you.
place it right there. All right. And then I flip tails, which is Pavel. So Pavel, what character would you like to play, Bolgar or Locke? Okay, I don't hear from Pavel. So, Metaphor, I will give you the choice. Do you want to play Bolgar or Locke?
Lox is the guy with the cooldowns, right? And the shield.
Locke is the with the cooldowns and the shield. Mm,
He's not the bear dude, that's what I'm asking, sorry.
Yeah, he's the robot guy.
Alright, cool, I'll take him.
I was like, I don't. Yeah. So Locke is ranged. He's got time control. And can discard cards. Bolgar is a heavy hitter, heavy single target damage. He's got a pet bear. Melee range. Oh, hey RPD. Okay, so Pavel, I gotta hear from you before we start the game because I want to make sure that we're all making the right choices. So Metaphor, sorry, did you choose Locke?
Yeah. So I
Locke.
hit play after I input my name.
Yeah, you can hit play and then choose Locke, and then it'll make you press play again. Pavel, you can choose Bolgar, and then also hit play.
Alright, I think I'm loading in right now.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna make sure that Pavel is doing the right stuff.
All right.
Oh, I see another player joined. Hello. Okay, fabulous. Okay, you know what I see, Pavel? is you're not on the right build. Hello, Maji.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm fine. Fine. What
Good,
about
good.
you?
Doing well, thanks.
So I'm basically ready also to play. Should I just wait now?
Yes, yeah. So actually, you came in at a good time. So Remy, can I ask you to help Pavel in chat? He's not on the community build because his loading screen is wrong. Okay, awesome. So Pavel, well, it doesn't matter. Pavel, Remy is going to help you get onto the right build of the game. And then just hold off on connecting to a match and we'll get you in next. For now, I'll get Metaphor to play with Magi, if that's cool with you guys.
No problem.
Awesome. Okay, so confirming with you, Magi, have you gotten the beta code for WildCard community demo? And it looks like
Yeah.
this in the library. Okay. And then the other thing is, I don't know when you came in, but we are using this code to connect to the matchmaking server. So I'm pasting it in the chat. But in manage and properties under general, there's this text box and you'll paste the whole thing, including that slash that's sitting by itself on the top line, into that text box.
Yeah, we'll do it now.
Good deal. And once you do, you can hit play and launch the game. Metaphor, I don't know if you are still are you still loading?
Yeah, still loading.
Okay.
I didn't put the dash at the top though. Should I relaunch the game and put that dash in for the launch options?
Oh, yes. Yeah, it won't work without it.
Okay. Let me relaunch real quick then.
Okay, I've entered this configuration. Should I now click play?
Yes, you can now click play.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Remy, we can hear background people. Just so you know. Okay. And so then once you're in the game, if you can't click on the name entering, hit tab on your keyboard and then you can enter your name if people haven't discovered that yet. I'm clicking spectate, but you don't need to. Just click play. And then Metaphor, you can still, oh, you're good. You're loading. So Magi, you choose Bulgar and then hit play to enter the game. It should work.
For some reason, I can't enter my name. It's
Hit
not
tab.
typing.
Tab on your keyboard.
Just tap?
Yeah.
Oh.
There it goes.
Then play, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Play, Bulgar.
Correct.
Now click play.
And then play.
Okay.
And then Metaphor, you're loading in also? As well.
Yep, I'm still at the loading screen.
Let's have a clean
And
game, guys. Clean game.
It worked. Ah, thank you. Hooray.
Let's see some action.
Let's see it. Okay, so Magi, I see you. All right. Where's my controller's not even plugged in. Hold on. Okay. Are both of you using mouse and keyboard or is anyone on a controller?
I'm using mouse and keyboard.
Keyboard.
Keyboard. Okay. So the controls are, and Remy has a copy paste for this. I'm sure he'll put in chat when he's done helping, but WASD to move. Q is your activated ability. So that, you know, in the 4 buttons at the bottom is the top one. What that's going to do for Bulgar is drop the bear off of your back and the bear will defend you and attack things that come nearby. For lock, you're going to discard and redraw whatever card you have selected. And then as you saw, it also drops an AoE that does damage within that circle. You also have an ultimate ability that's charging at the bottom right-hand corner. It says Q. It is not. You have to press F the F key, F like fire, to use that. So don't be confused when it says Q. You can jump with spacebar. You both have a double jump as well. E is a dash, so you can get around faster. Right click is a basic attack, and left click is to throw summons, which it looks like you both have figured out already. You can use the fling gates to the left of your goal to jump to the other side quickly. There's also teleportation paths on the bottom level of the arena to help you get back up to the top. And I think that's it. The ultimate, you win by destroying your opponent's goal by whatever means necessary. Does that all make sense?
Crystal clear.
Yeah, but my game is kind of lagging. But I can't for some reason click options in the
Okay,
system
yeah,
menu.
so the in-game options menu is broken for right now, but we can, let's quit out so that you can adjust your options. Is that okay with you, Metaphor?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool. So
How do I quit? Just Alt F4?
yeah, Alt F4, and it'll close it out. And then when you load back in, just go straight to the options menu and you can adjust your video settings. Metaphor, if you want to do that too, you're welcome to. I don't know what kind of specs you're running, but
Yeah, it was lagging a bit for me. I'm going to turn it down.
yeah, it defaults to epic, which is insane. So setting it usually on medium or high works well for most people. And then whenever you have the settings the way you like it, you can load back in the same way. Yeah, like Shooter Crew, especially when you've got the full mob, is pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. And then if you can summon 2 at once, you've got 10 coming your way. It's crazy. Especially if it's coming from lock, because if Bulgar isn't set up with enough summons to deal with all that, then that's pretty rough.
Okay, I've set it to medium. Let's try.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can choose your characters and load in. Ground pound. Yeah, I should mention that. For Bulgar, it's going to look like you don't have much AoE, but you do have a ground pound that you can use. You jump up into the air and then do a basic attack, and he's going to come down and he's going to hit the ground like a superhero, and it does damage like in a circle around you. So that's useful. Okay, cool. Looks like you're both in. So whenever you're ready, if you're feeling comfortable with the controls, you can hit R on your keyboard and it will throw you into the match. All right, good luck.
I personally can't wait for new maps to come out. That's gonna be fun.
I know. Did you see the post yesterday with like the AI concepts in it?
No, was this on Twitter?
Well, it was on Twitter, but it's in the Discord in WildCard leaks too.
Oh,
But
cool.
the design team, they're using Midjourney to like iterate on ideas, but they came up with some cool
Nice.
AI concepts for what other
Ooh.
arenas might look like, and they look so cool. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm checking them out now. That's awesome. Man, the development time should be cut in half with AI, so I don't want to hear no excuses, guys.
Yeah, it's crazy what people can do. I saw someone that had, I don't know if it was ChatGPT or something else, but basically had it write the game code for something basic like Pong, but all they had to do was like, hey, write code in this language for a game that does this, that, and the other, and it just blah, 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 just like spit it out and it's functional.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah. What? Back in my day, we were impressed that we could play games on our calculators. Now look.
Right. Oh man, times are changing.
Now every time I see slow claw, I think of that meme that went out on Twitter with with no claw and low claw.
Oh yeah, that was a funny one. Oh
Fast
boy.
claw.
There's nothing like an engaged, enthusiastic community.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, that one was our we just had like an artist who's a meme genius, and she just like spits those
Oh.
out.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take it. Wow, that was a double chrono drop.
And you said those heal?
They slow. So if it's yours, it'll slow down your enemies, and if it's theirs, then it'll slow you down.
Nice.
But I think I should confirm this. I think they stack. So if two of them are hanging out, then it's bad news.
Cool.
See if I got an answer about that stun for you, Luke. No, not yet.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer for esports. This could be the next big thing here. The amount of engagement and constant attention you need to put in. It's and planning, and it's just all around holistic of a game.
I love to hear that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
Yeah, it's you know, of course that's like what we want to create, but I think Paul has said it multiple times too, is like we can create a great game, but like only the community gets to decide if it's an esport or if it's, you know, competitive or anything like that. So that kind of feedback makes me really happy, because it means we're on the right track, you know?
Yeah. Well, being it the first time I'm playing, competitive in nature, and I believe a lot of gamers are on some level. When you get in
Yeah.
and you see your opponent across the field, it's just structured in a way where it's like this is a death match.
Yeah.
There's no other way out. You just have to win or you die trying. So yeah, I could see esports just hopping on this. You can do so many things around this, and then the spectating is just amazing. You're engaging almost every person
man.
to the
I
max.
can't wait for that to get like to scale too, because right now I can, you know, only have a certain number of people in, so I can spectate and pretty much no one else. But yeah, when we can have multiple people in here controlling the camera, and then like all these little avatars over here, like actual PFPs and stuff, that's gonna be great.
That's gonna be sweet. And then
It's just gonna be
bets
so
being
hype.
placed, right?
Say
I
that
don't know
again?
what the legalities are around placing bets as a spectator, but yeah, maybe.
We probably could not condone it. GG,
Okay.
nice job, man.
GG's. Awesome.
GG. It's kind of overwhelming for a first time, but feels fun.
Yeah, I think once controls are down packed, it's gonna be a walk in the park. You can focus more on strategy instead of just like trying to get things out. Let's leave. Is my mic working? Is anyone talking?
Nobody is talking.
Okay, just in case. Mic check. Mic check. Radio silence for a second there.
Okay. Can I stop? Okay, there we go. Every time, y'all, I'm reload or I quit Discord instead of the.
Heck yeah.
There we go. We're back.
Right.
Let's take it from Maddie's side. Nice. Got 2 aloes doing healing right behind a Jans. So that Jans is. And a Findor. Okay, that's an indestructible Jans right now. Holy moly. So yeah, if we're watching what's happening, let's see. So Jans has a big plasma cannon, does a ton of damage.
It says
Aloes,
you minimized the application.
yeah, and then Findor shields. So now there's 2 healers and a shield on Jans, making it very, very hard to do anything about it.
By the way, we can't see your stream. Brad mentioned that it was minimized on your end, so maybe you have to bring it back up.
Yeah, I do. How's that? Better?
Yeah.
Loading. Yep, perfect.
So now the Findor is gone, but the 2 aloes are still there and protecting the Jans.
Very nice.
Big old brawl happening. Nice use of the Q on lock. Oh, Meta's Ghoul's in trouble. Got a Jans and a slow claw just wailing on it. There's like nothing to do. There it goes. GG. It's 1-1.
GG.
Yeah,
GG.
overwhelming.
Overpowered.
I don't know if you dropped on purpose or on accident. So if you
I
don't
was
want to be a
having
bust,
audio issues.
you're having what issues?
I was having audio issues. I was talking, but no one could hear me.
Oh, okay. Now we can hear you. Okay, game 3. Let's see it.
All right.
I love this arena view.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish I could more freely fly under. It's like it's flapped.
Yeah.
All right. Nice defense starting up on Magi's side with a couple of watchies and key locations. Dropping a ton of healers for Meta. And they're just ready and waiting. Oh, but there goes Aloe. There's Watchy going to work, and then Sports. Oh, but he is overwhelmed. Meta gets his push through.
Ford even sounds terrifying when he dies. Awesome.
What other games do you play, Meta?
Mostly Tarkov and shooters, but I used to play Magic a lot.
Okay, right on. I'm asking because like it's clear that you've got like a good strategy brain. Like I can see what you're up to. So, just wondering if you were like esports dude. Looks like Magi's got some good good use of mana, getting kind of like small groups out there. Aloe's on standby. There we go. Yep, we got that Aloe Jan's combo back at it. So it doesn't matter how much damage she's taking.
A dual Aloe is tough to beat.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, yep. And I got the slow in though. Nice. Very nice. Slowed him down and then was able to take him down. Jans v Jans. Slow claw just comes out swinging. Might be headed into overtime for this third one.
There's a nice setup.
On which side?
Maji tossed out a triple decker there. Chrono drop with the Jans and an Aloe protecting Jans. Good use of your ultimate, Maji. Maji was about to be KO'd. He used his ultimate in order to get that extra health bar.
Very nice. Well, got the Findor shield. Meta's not gonna let that come through. What we got? Oh yeah, Jan's coming through. Jan's and Slowclaw. Slowclaw's doing some distracting. Well, it didn't last.
Oh,
that
but there's a shooter crew. That's
Yikes.
like Jans's worst enemy.
There it is too, yeah. Jan's can only do single target damage, so a shooter crew. If it's Jan's v shooter crew, there's no contest.
Unless the shooter crew's already on the field, because then when Jans comes in, she comes in like a wrecking ball.
I'm really mad that you didn't sing it.
No one wants to hear that.
Let's see, maybe down here.
Something's going on.
So weird. I can't fly over there.
There's a little bit of a battle going down on the bottom.
Yeah, I can see it, but I can't fly down there with the camera.
I just see the shadows. There are so many sports on the field right now.
That is a lot happening. And yet, both shields are still fully intact. So this
With
is
a minute over.
yeah, we're a minute and a half into overtime. So just so you guys know, during overtime, mana regen is doubled, and so is your damage. So, oh, there we go. We got a
There
shield
goes
down.
the shield.
We got a Findor just going at it. Boom. Got taken down by the turrets. It doesn't matter. That was a heck of a push. Nice.
GG. GG.
GG, man. Really fun.
Netta takes the
Yeah.
win. Nice,
That
y'all.
was fun.
That was a
Thank you
close
for
game,
this
guys.
experience.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad you guys got a chance to play. Thank you for taking part, because this is, I said at the beginning that this is the most fun part of my day I love during playtest. So thank you guys for playing. I think we lost the other two. Did we lose Pavel, Remy? What happened to Pavel?
I haven't seen anything from them. I
Huh,
tried to
okay.
remind them that they need to set their code so they could drop the beta down to get the community demo, and then they might need to restart their Steam. and I haven't heard anything back.
Okay. Well, I mean, if Maji, Meta, and Ray, are you guys interested in playing more games?
Sure.
Sure,
There we go.
sure. Why not?
Okay. So
I'll gladly
let's
play.
right on. So we can all quit out of the game. Make sure that I don't quit Discord this time. There we go. And I'll put Ray back in.
Oh boy. The pressure's
And
on.
then the pressure's on. Let's say Ray versus. Do I want to do versus winner? Let's do Ray versus Meta, and then Maji, you'll play whoever wins between the two of them. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. Well, you know what? To be fair, well, okay, I'll give you guys the choice. The fair thing would be for Ray and Meta to play. And
Yeah,
then
sounds
Meta,
right.
and then Meta and Matt. I'm trying to give everyone the same number of games. I don't know if I can do that. We'll just go with my original plan. Maji will play winner of the game between Ray and Meta. Okay. So yeah, you can Meta and Ray, you can load into the game. Do you want me to flip a coin, or do you want to decide amongst yourselves which champions?
I'll choose WildCard if that's okay.
That's fine. I mean,
Okay, cool. We'll do that.
No
And then-
pressure, but I'm a big fan of House Lava Bug.
Rory's House Lavabug, and then Shady Shiba is House Kronos, and I'm just on the fence between the two. I'm Switzerland.
Nice. Yeah, before playing, actually, I didn't do my due diligence. Shame on me for each character that you could play. So, but I learned a lot just in the last match. So.
Right on. Yeah, it feels like the first match with a new character is always kind of chaotic, and then when you hit the second one, then it really clicks, and you can like figure out your strategy. Okay, did you guys both hit play?
yeah, I'm loading up
Pressing
as we speak.
Okay,
Same.
loading. Cool.
And you're getting to play decks that aren't utilizing all of our summons. So there's still more that could be used. So
Yeah,
much to this game already, it's amazing.
Yeah,
that sounds crazy. Do we know the max capacity of cards in a deck?
24.
24 currently. Anything that we show you or talk about is still open for change because we're still in alpha. But at this time, it's 24 cards in a deck.
Got it.
yeah, and you can have multiples. So just like a Magic deck, you know, you could have 4 of a certain thing or 1 of a certain thing. But then, yeah, I do think it would be cool if we could do like a Commander style where it's like 100 singleton cards or something like that. But yeah, for right now, it's a pre-constructed deck of 24, and it was the current setup is to make it kind of like give the same amount of power and balance to both sides. Yeah.
Without further ado, we get other people playing. Too.
Yes, yeah, R or up on your D-pad, and
Okay,
you guys
up
can
on
start
D-pad,
with it.
I
Oh,
summon you. I'm gonna play the heart of the cards.
Ready? Round begin!
I choose you, Blue Eyes White Findor.
okay, I'm gonna step away for like 30 seconds, so I'm just gonna follow Ray for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Are you guys actually in the game?
Yes.
She's not streaming.
Oh yeah, we
She's
were.
not
I'm
streaming,
sorry.
I can't see. Ah, there we go. I can see what's going on. Slow claw hits like a drum, I tell you.
Total flop.
happened quickly. I would have gone scissors, but nothing. Push coming up the lane on that race side.
They got KO'd. Oh, they're both KO'd.
Cannons that go pew pew handle it.
Oh. One clock coming in to do some damage. I don't know if it's gonna survive. Yes, I love that. It's just like the weight. There's a reason they call him slow clock. Alright, 18 health left on Ray's side. Can he make a comeback?
Potentially.
I thought that's what you were gonna play.
The double aloe jam combo in this group is iconic.
Right? I don't think I've seen that many aloes in the field in a long time.
Although I did hear feedback in the last one, I think it was Luke and Death Robo, that there was like maybe too many aloes in this deck. Like it just got. So that might be the case.
I think it's probably that she's cheap. Yeah. She's easy to toss onto the field.
Yeah.
GG.
GG!
GG, guys.
Nice comeback.
I do my best.
I hope, you know, that custom rides ad, it makes me hope that one day we can do, I don't know if you guys ever saw this or like how hidden it was on YouTube, but Blizzard made like custom Alliance and Horde motorcycles, and then I don't know how they gave them away or people won them or whatever, but they were so sick. And I want a wild card one.
So are we
I would
switching?
not argue
Are we backing up
if they
or?
What happened?
Hey, are we playing the best of 3 or are we just doing one?
Oh, best of 3. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
How do we aggro the healer here on a player?
How do you? So like
At this
so that
time,
she
I don't
could-
think she targets the champion.
Yeah, she only targets other summons.
Gotcha.
However, whenever you kill summons, you'll see those green orbs. Those are healing orbs for the champion.
Okay, so like Aloe, when it's summoned, how does it track and follow?
It'll track and follow any any summons within range.
On her side, from her side, to save the champion.
Right, yeah, she won't heal.
So once she's out, you want to make sure she always has a summon to follow, otherwise she'll just stand there and do nothing.
Okay. To the heart of the battle here.
Oh, just watch something fall off. We're almost gone. Slowclaw got distracted though. It's gonna go after Bulgar. Go on, other slow claw. You can do it. Oh wow, what's happening over here? Distracted by this battle of the slow claws, and we've got Ford and Watchies
Aloes and Shooter.
and Endor.
There's some things coming your way.
Uh-oh.
Oh. GG's.
Shield down.
Shield down. Oh, coming right up with another. Oh, 2 other pushes.
Meta's figured out how to use that electric field to slow down
Oh wow, this is. It's a lot of numbers at the very least.
Aloe reminds me of Chun-Li from Street Fighter. She does something.
Every time she says something or does something.
When you summon her, she'll say something that sounds like the character Chun-Li from
I've never heard that. GG!
GG's,
Yeah, I think she says like aloe's here or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't ever hear it exactly, but yeah, each one of the summons says something or makes a sound when they're summoned.
Alright, so we back out now.
Yes. Yeah, you can. That was a meta win, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations. Okay. So then, Meta and Magi,
Eminem.
M. We'll have you guys
We
play
will do
our
that
last game for
respectively.
today's playtest.
Okay, let me get away my food.
Okay.
I click play again now, right?
Yes. Yeah, you can hit
Mhm.
play. And then do you guys want to choose which characters or do you want me to flip a coin?
You can pick whichever one you want. Doesn't matter to me.
Did you say Lockman?
I want to play Bolgar again,
Bulgar. Okay. Okay.
if that's fine.
That's all good. Should we wait for you to hop in spectator or just keep it on?
Oh, yes, sorry, I didn't share, but you guys are free to hit play. There we go. Yeah, as soon as you guys are loaded in and feeling good, you can hit R or up on the D-pad, then it'll throw you into the map. Good luck. I still don't fully know what the best board strategy is. Giving him a long runway so he can replicate and stuff. But as far as, I don't know, like powering him up, like we've seen with the Aloe and the Jans or the Findor and the Aloe. I just don't know what's board.
Yeah, because it seems like he gets shot down pretty quickly by the lasers. So he's got some use. I still think the long road is the way to go with him, but I think he's more of a at the end of your push. So you make a push down the low run and throw him out there just to cause more havoc. Maybe to give yourself more time to refill your mana so that you can send rushes down other lanes. Got quite a few Findors on the field too.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Cool.
I wonder what those slow claws are thinking as they just like crawl toward each other.
I'm gonna hit you any second now.
Damn it.
Coming, coming.
Wow. Let's get it. This is like the equivalent of those cartoon cat and dog fights where it's just a cloud and
Yeah, that's funny.
bear versus dog.
Oh, aw.
Bear won by a little bit.
That was such a sad shot.
Nice timing with that shooter crew. Bzz, just kidding. There we go.
Ooh.
And now we get to see the spore coming up behind the Jans.
Right.
Oh wow, and the shooter crew. Ooh, power in numbers there. Meta.
There's the shields. One
Oh,
more.
there's 3 layers or 4 layers of shield.
There's 3 layers in the goal.
Okay. Sweet.
Chance. You only get one shot off, but not into the goal. This is my favorite. They just jump down. They're like, forget ramps. I'm fine. I do wish already summoned monsters could jump through the fling gates. You know,
That
like
would
they
be
would
pretty
fast
cool.
track that one.
Seeing them fly across the map, do some ground
Yeah.
damage.
That wouldn't be hectic to see suddenly giant slow claws flying across the.
I'm excited to see what the other larger, I guess, card monsters are gonna look like, or
Yeah.
from other.
Well,
from
I
other
think
passes.
Gordon is the only one that we don't have in here. He's like a big tree gorilla.
Right.
He's pretty similar to Slowclaw, except he does passive healing when he's not in combat, which is cool. Then you don't need an aloe. I think that might be it for now. Those are the Jan, Slowclaw, and Gorit. The other one that's not that like exists but isn't in this one is there's a summon called Symbler, and he kind of like watching, he sits wherever he's summoned and he just generates drones continuously. So it's like Spore if Spore didn't move. And then the drones kind of push forward like a shooter crew. And then your opponent has to do something about it, or else they just get a constant barrage of drones coming their way from the assembler.
All right.
Imagine a deck that's just assemblers, boards, and shooter crew.
Yeah. What would that be? Like a green deck? Just a bunch of ads.
Yeah, it'd be crazy though. Like it would be hard to keep up with. Because they could overpower most of your mobs just by sheer quantity.
Yeah, we got, wow, going bottom and top.
Got those mushrooms popping.
Divide and conquer. You can see
It's for
Magi summons going downstairs to deal with the push that they see is coming, I assume. Then that center lane, that leaves it wide open. With the exceptions of Jans. Can we take down Jans? Yes, we can. Oh, but alas. There we go. The bottom push has arrived.
It'll be enough to break the shield. There it is.
nice.
And then it just doesn't stop. It's just summon after summon. We're like 3 minutes into overtime.
This is one of the longer overtimes I've seen.
I don't know.
I think Luke
and,
had a long one too.
yeah, Luke and Death Robo were at 15 minutes. Was that what it was, Luke?
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your comments and the thing. You have multiple. Oh, okay. Yeah, 15 minutes overtime. Those are really good notes too on like the advantages and disadvantages. That was the feedback about Volgar not being able to summon with his ult. That was something that came up pretty early. And originally we thought like, oh yeah, that's an obvious imbalance. But as we watch more games, we start seeing the other strategies that are available to Volgar that kind of even that out. Like, you know, you mentioned the stun, and I don't know that he actually has a mana advantage. I've heard the anecdotal comments that Bolgar feels like he can. Nice job, GG.
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 That it
Yeah,
feels like
the
Bolgar
thing
can
that with Bulgar that if he uses ult, he can't summon the other cards is a bit tricky.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Thanks again for
Yeah.
this experience and opportunity.
I'm so glad you guys were able to play. You are welcome to do your second round if you want, but if you have to jump, I understand that too.
Yeah, I kind of need to go already.
Okay. Awesome.
Well, thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you all so much. It was so fun to watch you play.
Yeah, thank you
and
guys.
Hopefully we can have you in another one soon.
Sure.
Thanks again for the opportunity.
Yeah,
All
guys,
right.
thank you so much. Great work with what you got here. Look forward to the
Thank you
future.
so much. Thank you.
Lots of
All
fun.
right, I'll close the stage. I'll see you guys in Genesis chat.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Take care.
Good one.
Bye-bye.